Hello, this is Isar from the Business Growth Accelerator. And today, Max Martini and I are going to talk about how to take a brick and mortar business and turn it into a successful e-commerce business based on the experience that Max brings of almost going bankrupt when COVID started to $1 million in online sales a year later. Brilliant. What was the actual first thing you did in order to turn this thing around?
Okay. Listen, I didn't have any budget, right? I want to be honest with you. At that moment, no more income, nothing. Thanks God, an inventory stock in my warehouse, but I didn't have anything. So what I did during these years, when I was at the boutique hotels, we took the data of all the clients. So we registered all the clients, and I started to WhatsApp every single client, one-to-one. Not like a massive campaign, but one by one, like marketing one by one, calling the person, having an open conversation. How are you? I saw you at the Marriott, at the Hilton. You bought this, how you think? And I've been very honest with them because people understand. And I told them, look, I close everything. I close all the business. I can give you a little bit more discount because I don't have employees cost anymore. I don't have rent cost. And I started online with my regular clients at the hotels. I was impressed. And then an agency, a small agency in the south of Italy, they told me, look, we can help you out. It's a very small agency. They specialize of how to distribute, to put the budget in online and Facebook in the business manager platform. So we started with business manager. They've been with me like the first 2 months. Then I learned, and then I did everything by myself. The budget from 100 euros that we started in Facebook per day went up to 400.
And it's all using revenue that is coming in from sales, right? So you have no extra capital. You're not investing in the business. It goes to pay for additional marketing. And that budget keeps on growing because it's working.
And I did 1 million euro the first year, like that. No capital, no bank, no investors, nothing. 1 million, starting from zero, making money from day one through internet.
I want to mention something that is very, very important. That was your very first step. So, today I'm literally championing relationship-driven growth. What you did in the beginning, in your darkest hour, is reach back to your existing relationships, which really allowed you to start digging your way out of the hole you were in. And climbing out of it when you're in the worst situation possible. Never, ever, ever neglect relationships. What do you do in Facebook? Like, what was the system? What was the process? What were the things you were trying to target? What audiences, what messages, what helped you scale that and be that successful?
Okay. After 1 year of experience, I'm going to tell you what I think, which is something that is different than what you normally hear going around in internet and listening tutorial and stuff like this. I think the most important thing is the creativity of the communication. So the images, the videos, the slogan, all together. That's the most important thing. 70% of your business goes through the creativity together with the price. All right. And also I tried different ways. The most simple way is using the technology of Facebook fully in terms of their algorithm. I understand that you want to try to save money and make this audience, but at the end of the day, I experience, and I know because I have the proof, because I did the same campaign, doing some audiences and try to reach specific audience. And then the other one, the same campaign, but let Facebook do the job. And Facebook did the best job.
I recently released an episode with an incredible Facebook ads expert. Her name is Lisanne Murphy, but Lisanne Murphy says you need to remember that Facebook wants you to be successful in your campaigns. People think like, oh, they just want my money. No, because if you're not going to make money with your ads, you won't come back.
At the end of the day, it's very important that you have the right product at the right cost, very aggressive cost, a very aggressive price, and the creativity. The same product, the same campaign with the different pictures change completely. It's unbelievable.
I agree with you, right? People scroll the height of the Eiffel Tower every day on Facebook. You got to make them stop. Let's break this down. How did you find out? Because there is no what, because the what's going to be different for every person. How did you find out what works for your audience?
The key is to work on Photoshop and create your own creativity. And in the same square picture or videos, put together what you offer, so the selling point, and show the product. So the selling point, the show the product, and the price together, all together.
So you said, what's the selling point? What was your selling point?
Made in Italy, the price and the composition of the texture,
Got it. So your unique selling point was the fact that it was an Italian fashion at a reasonable price.
Yes.
That was the sell point. And you're saying if you make that clear in the graphics, so forget about the description, the graphics itself, made in Italy, picture of the fashion,
and the price,
whatever the price is.
And the price, because the people see the price. Because let's say you put 50% discounts. Yeah, 50%, 60% of what?
Yeah.
So so the price is so important. The price need to be there all the times.
How did you scale? Just adding more and more money every day, or you added new things or new tools or new concepts in order to make this grow faster?
Okay, in my case, I scale my business, create a new category of products. Let's say, okay, so this month we did 40,000, 50,000 in shirts. The profit was 30,000. So let's invest 30,000 in trousers. Again, I started from not zero, less than zero, because of the depths. So I use this money to create a collection of other category.
I absolutely love this. I think that's just such an important point. And it's a very, very important point that is very close to my heart. We run our business that way. And one of our core values that we actually read every single company meeting is play the long game, right? Don't try to make quick money, because then it's going to hurt your long game. You got to think long term, and basically saying what you're saying. Okay, I made $40,000. I'm going to take 30,000 out of it when I still need to feed my family, and invest it back in the business in developing a new product is not an easy thing to do. It's not a trivial decision, right? But you just told me that's what helped you grow. Is reinvesting back in the business, especially in the beginning, is a huge, huge driver of growth if you know how to invest it correctly. What you put in the emails, I'm very, very curious, because it's, it's a fashion brand. Like, what do you write in the emails on a weekly basis about you and the fashion?
Unfortunately, it's not on a weekly basis. It's almost on a daily basis now. This is joking. because every time I send any newsletter, I have a high conversion of, on return of
amazing,
purchasing. I send like about 4 or 5 emails, where I communicate with myself through them about per year, so 4 or 5. And then the most important thing that you need to do in a newsletter is the free shipping. The people love the free shipping. I think the best on a newsletter is let them feel, they're important, because, they're different than any other new client, because they already bought, they're inside the network. So you gave something in return. 85% of our clients, online clients, continue to buy. So they return to buy in 1 month, not in 3 months or 1 year, in 1 month, because we do the newsletter. The newsletter is so important. It's so important. You keep the relationship, you improve the relationship. Sometimes I send, I don't advertise anything on the newsletter. I just write it down like it's myself. I'm the owner of the company. I just want to know how you feel, if you have some suggestions. Because if you have passion in your job, you really want to hear the people happy. You want to see the people happy. You do something, you create something, that you see the people happy because they buy your product. It's the best, even better than the money that comes.
So amazing again. And I want to touch you on 2 really very important points that, again, are important to me. So our number 1 core value of the company is pursuit of happiness, right? And you just said it, happiness doesn't come from money. It comes from satisfaction in doing something you're passionate about. That's what makes people happy, right? It's fulfillment. So that's item number 1. Number 2 is, you said it was very important for you to build a personal relationship, you, Max, of Max Martini Milano, to develop a relationship with your clients, which again is so, so, so important, because people come back not just because the suit fits well or the pants look good. They come back because they had a good overall experience. And that experience is everything they go through while they have a relationship with the brand and you as a person.